Just
It's
talk
gonna
to me
be
about that.
spring break and summer, and I feel like our kids shouldn't be afraid to play. So I mean, I feel like during her birthday because it's spring break, educate. I just want to educate them on stranger danger awareness. To make sure this don't happen again, so our kids can be safe and let them know that people like that are not allowed in our communities.
When
I mean, sometimes it's like reliving again, like I'm reliving it over again, and the pain of seeing the other parent is like, I can imagine it because I just lived it. I'm still living this nightmare, so it hurts to see that the community, we got to stand strong. And the only way we can fix this is we get together and we do it ourselves.
community is key.
Community, back to old Southern hospitality. Neighbors, we're more than just neighbors, we're family.
What's your day to day like now?
I mean, it's rough. I mean, I have good days, I have bad days. But, it'll never be the same again. You know, I can't wake up to her smiling at me or waking me up, her hugs, her kisses. So, it's rough.
What you getting through?
Yeah, I get through. It's just God.
A lot of prayer
Yeah.
and a praying family and even the community. How do you feel about that? I think the last time I was here, the church they were donated like food and clothing. They were singing outside. Other organizations. How does that make you feel that there's part of the community not even the community, the state? Um,
I mean, I'm
is
very grateful. That they let me know that people care. About what happened, and all that stuff. It's nice, and but it's the fact of what we're gonna do to prevent this from happening. Like even though you get those donations or gifts, it like okay, it still doesn't bring our kids together. It still doesn't make the community better. So it's like I'd rather see more events towards trying to push things to be better, education for our children or fun, safe events for our kids to be able to go to and enjoy themselves without someone being shot or kidnapped or hurt.
yeah, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, it's beyond time. Would you say that because of what happened, now there's more of a push, or was this kind of already in your head before when you watched the news or when you saw things happen in the community? Was that in your head before, or is this because of what personally?
Well, a lot of people was asking me, her birthday coming up, and I guess like the more and more I seen, been seeing the news and it constantly happening, not just here, but a lot of places. And I was like, well, Cupcake birthday is spring break, and kids, that's what they're gonna be at home, and it's gonna be the summertime. So I mean, our kids they're gonna be playing, they're gonna be at home where they're comfortable at, and I feel like every kid deserves to be comfortable playing outside their home. So I was like, for her birthday party, I feel like the theme should be stranger danger awareness.
Are you expecting a lot of folks to, I guess, participate or to be with what you're doing, what you're trying to do?
Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it ain't about how many people come. It's just this something that I want to do for the kids. You know, so I hope hopefully people bring their kids out, but it's just something that I want to do for the kids and to celebrate for her birthday every year. Is just stranger danger awareness, just education.
Will it be on her on that day on April 22nd?
I'm not really sure yet. I
Because
got
it's
to
still in the
see.
plan in the early stages.
It's still in the plan. That's
It's
just
still
the
in time.
first thing I thought about.
Yeah. What where are we at in investigation? Where's your head at with that and court and all of that stuff? Are you kind of staying a little bit away from it now, or are you um, actively involved, wanting to get answers?
I mean, of course, what parent don't want answers? But right now, I mean, I don't know anything about where they're going at with the investigation right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, what parent don't want answers?
How do you feel about some of the naysayers of people on social media, as far as just yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily clearing your name, but folks that don't understand where you're coming from, what would you want to say?
Well, I mean, some people never understand until it's their family, their friends. All thing I can say is, before you speak on someone, learn the real story. Learn the actual facts. Just pray for someone. Don't always give your opinion, because just like you're giving your opinion, you can be living in that person's shoes, and you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. So just pray for people. Stop giving your opinion, because your words hurt just as much as physical violence. Words hurt.
What happens now? Is it continuing push into stranger danger awareness? I mean, what happens now? Where's your head at now?
Yes, I really want to push forward, because it just, yes, because I don't think I can see another child go through that again. Being somewhere that's comfortable and someone come in intruding on it. And, it just didn't violate me and my family. It violated the community. It violated the city. It violated everyone. So, yeah, I mean, that should be pushed. I mean, I know they push it at school, but, it's up to the parents and the community to push it as well.
Do you feel like you got all the answers that you needed? Do you feel like police got everything that they got to I guess, make their final,
Yes. Okay. I mean, it ain't the answers that, I wanted. I would give anything if she would have came home, but yes, and I'm grateful they did got the answer, because I could be out here like any other parent not knowing or wondering what is she. So, yes.
Do you think, though, too, that it might bring you more, comfort or peace, knowing that, say, for instance, if, parents are coming out and they are learning, and just kind of seeing parents and children interacting with this stranger dinner. So what you're trying to bring, would that bring more comfort and peace to you? Just knowing that that people are listening to you, you have a voice. Would that bring? What does that do for you?
Yes, it would bring, like, just knowing that the community is coming out with this education. Yes, I mean, I feel like, more kids will be more aware now. Okay, Mommy, I see a strange truck. They keep passing by, slowing down. Let me go tell my mom. Okay, Mom might call the police. We can save someone's life. Even if it might not even be it might not even be a perpetrator. But it'll still, it could either push a perpetrator away. But, it'll let people know that, like I said, they're not welcome here.
Seems like you're just really you're tough, and then you like I said, you're a strong woman to deal with something like this, and there's only a handful of parents that have really dealt with this. There's a lot of missing cases. There's a lot of families that don't really get the end result, and I just commend you, for that. Get into Cupcake. I guess, what was the last? If you remember, what was she like? I mean, folks that didn't know the 3-year-old, that didn't know your girl. What was she? Because we see the pictures and we see the smiles. Just describe her.
She was silly. Like you said, she was always smile. I can't think of not one day she ain't never smile. She was spicy, very spicy.
And where'd she get that from? Was it the grandma or was it the mama? I don't know.
Yeah, she was. It was just always a joy. It was always something funny or something. It was never a dull day around Cupcake. Never. I can't think of never a dull day. She what kept me going, and she was also the boss of the house.
Oh, so she was the one running things.
Yes.
Okay. When you see her picture now, I'm sure like every day before you go to work, as soon as you walk in the door, you see this over here. What goes through your mind?
I mean, sometimes when I wake up, it's like, when I wake up in the morning, sometimes it's like it's a dream. Sometimes I wake up, it ain't real, but it's like sometimes when I see the pictures, it's like a reminder that this is reality. And and that hurts, because that's a tough reality to have to live with every day. Knowing that monsters, changed my life forever.
Getting back to just what you want to do, if you can just kind of map it out. I know we're still in the beginning stages of what you want to do, but how would you, right now, like give me the when, where, how, if you had a magic wand, if you had your way, where would you want this event to be at, or how would you want it to be done?
Well, right now I'm not really sure. I want to say like, you know, over here in the Avondale community. I mean, I know that's where it happened at, but then I'm not sure yet about location. But I mean, I know I would want it to be a birthday party, you know, something where the kids can have fun, or maybe it could be something like where the kids can do like a, every year they can do a, what is it, an Identikid, when they do the
Yeah, I know what
fingerprints and take a picture, and you know, that's something they can do every year just in case something like this happens, you know, just education.